Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 296 of the Force Podcast. My name is Richard. Joining me today,
Zanika has arrived.
Luffy's been anyone, any verse, anytime.
No.
Tell me how Naruto's doing anything. Tell me.
We don't have to get into the mechanics
Tell me.
of Rasengan cutting techniques.
You can't.
And the wind jutsu.
Biju Bomb reflected.
Yeah. I'm not denying this, Eric.
Rasengan deflected.
Eric's people gotta cope and say Naruto's got better physical strength.
Naruto can't damage him.
Eric, because he's got cutting attacks.
Which one?
Rasengan's a cutting attack.
Reflected.
It's in his hand.
He throws it. What do you mean?
Sometimes he throws it, sometimes he doesn't throw it.
He throws the spinning one. Is it the spinning one at the cutting attack?
All Rasengan's are cutting attacks, technically.
What?
The little blades, Eric, they're the spinning.
Cap.
That's not Cap.
Cap.
Have you not read Naruto? No, he hasn't.
I thought it did internal damage. That's why it was so special.
Yeah, it spins and shit. You know? Anyway, we're not here to talk about Naruto or Goku.
Thoughts on the anime?
Goated. But Eric, a little too fast. Why not hold in a few moments? Let us see the memes, Eric. See the Kaido painted face, the Kaido still. Hold on that maybe another second so we can actually see it.
Already an iconic meme.
Already iconic meme.
Cooking other fan bases.
We're cooking fan bases, cooking Sam with it, cooking everyone with it.
Cooking Zoro with it.
Eric, hold the Luffy's eyes popping out of the head. Hold on that for a second. Let me see it. But other than that, go.
They went a bit crazy with the whole pulling of the.
I went fucking insane, Eric. We're doing experimental shit.
Crazy shit.
He folds within himself and pops out the other side, and his fucking mouth's flying. What? I don't know.
I imagine next week will be a little bit more readable.
Yeah, because we're gonna pad this fight out, Eric.
We can already see Pat in the trailer.
Yeah.
In the preview. So, One Piece Christian Nika is here. It is busted. It is broken. As we know, Zoro would get low diffed. I put that up on Twitter twice now. No one's.
Nah, not after this episode.
Not
after this, Eric. See, when the anime source, when the Zoro King shit came out, everyone was hyping up Zoro. Zoro's equal to Luffy, hell equal to Gear 5. No. Absolutely not.
I think the Haki lightning raining down from the rooftop.
He
split the sky by himself with his Haki beam.
Zoro hasn't even split the sky yet.
He's throwing Luffy around throwing Kaido around like a ragdoll.
Eric, what's Zoro got?
What's Luffy gonna do with the 1-2-3 combo?
That's what I was about to say. What's Zoro gonna do with the 1-2-3? Dizzy.
Bit Bob Bomb.
What's Zoro gonna do about that penetration? The Rob Lucci fell.
What's Kizaru gonna do about that penetration?
Well, we're gonna find out, Eric. We're gonna get into that chapter, and we're gonna find out.
Do you think Zeph's words about you relying on your Delphi too much will come to fruition, and will that be canonized?
Well, Crocodile also said, it's been stated multiple times that Loki is
relying on Delphi.
Relying on Delphi too much. But we saw with our kids, he's got the physicality.
Right.
So, I'm sure Kizaru has the physicality, Eric. I'm sure Kizaru is not just a laser man. He's got he kicks, he does a sword shit, Black lightning, black light.
Can't wait to see
Haki.
Luffy invert this man's face. Like fucking Daffy Duck.
He's grabbing that light beam and using it as a lightsaber. I'm telling you right now.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be crazy, Eric. But Eric, without further ado, Eric, let's get into this.
Will he pull out a tennis racket from his hair and hit the light beam back?
Yes.
Possible.
Anything's possible, Eric. Now, Eric, let's get into this chapter of the One Piece War.
Gear 5's been taking up so much airtime, everyone's kind of moved on from the chapter, but we're here to talk about it.
That's right.
A few details. Christian said Oda did what he said we wanted him to. Oda.
He made the right call. We basically skipped the middle of Punk Hazard.
You'll have to see it.
No, Oda's just like, nah. The Empress.
Oda's like, yeah, they figured it out.
Oda's like, the Empress, who cares?
Right.
This is a bum situation. No amount of careful planning can defeat an Emperor.
Just the physicality.
You just need the physicality.
You got Zoro there.
What are you gonna do?
You got Sanji there.
Let's get into this chapter. Chapter 1089, Hostage Situation.
Hostages.
Shots all around the world, Eric. Whoop Slap isn't worried about Garp. He's a legend. He's going to make it out. Right? Monaco shows the baby.
Kid Shanks.
Shows Kid Shanks, Luffy, and says, Big Bro Luffy. Look at Big Bro Luffy.
Now, careful viewers will inspect the panel and see normal looking Luffy.
Not Nika.
As they remember Gorosei mad that they used the Nika photo because of some bumbling clowns in the world government made a mistake.
Yeah.
You gotta check, brand new Goro, you gotta check the Warner posts before they go out.
Well, if they know about the Nika, Eric, then they know about the ancient history. This is why censorship and propaganda don't work.
Correct.
Because then your own men are unaware of the situation.
The regulations.
So they just put it out, Eric. They don't know what's going on. They don't know about the Nika. They don't know about the prophecy.
Surely there would have been a memo being like, send all Straw Hat Luffy wanted poses upstairs immediately. Now, who got this photo?
Well, apparently Guernica got the photo. Eric, it's always sus when they get photos of Luffy.
I suppose he got it. He wasn't dead.
He got smacked by a car.
Not Guernica. Was it Guernica or the other guy?
Nah, Blue Scarf, Eric.
Fucking Shy Guy.
Nah, it wasn't Shy Guy. It was Guernica.
Was that confirmed?
That's confirmed, Eric. According to SBS. / in the chapter?
No.
It's in one of the post-Wano chapters. Where they mentioned Guernica got the photo. It's in there.
Okay.
But Eric, gonna go through the photo of Gear 5. Eric, are you ready for the hype and the goatness of the two-piece protagonist right here? The MC.
It's already setting up.
The MC!
I don't know I don't know if the plot. Maybe we're gonna take out Dragon, the tyrannical leader
Eric,
of our government.
He already loves the monkey D's, the Straw Hat Pirate King.
What is the plot to Two Piece? Find Luffy?
That's the point.
We kind of done the mysteries. And maybe the whole fun of it is like seeing the old Straw Hats.
Yeah. Just fucking around. And we're gonna see 4-year-old Straw Hats, not old Straw Hats.
Don Creed rolls up and he's like, Luffy broke my spine. I fought the Pirate King. I'm goated.
Yeah. And we're gonna see 40-year-old Straw Hats. Luffy's still gonna be Pirate King at this point, unless he's dead, right? We're looking at the two-piece situation.
We cut to Two Piece. Newspaper. Shanks killed Luffy. Obviously a fake story. And then the child goes to find Luffy for revenge, but then it's unrevealed actually what actually happened, and Shanks isn't dead, and it was a whole plan to get Kid Shanks strong.
Okay. Why not?
Togashi had a whole plot around Gon finding his father.
He did.
Well, someone else can do that.
And it should have been over. There you go. Anyway. Apart from two-piece speculation and the new MC, we have the impact of the Lucia being destroyed, causing the sea levels to be raise by 1 meter.
Some kind of tectonic motion going on here.
Massive earthquake, so powerful it's never been. It's the strongest earthquake to ever happen.
Tsunamis, shaking up Aimu,
shaking everything, Eric. It's an aftershock.
Impel down.
Yeah. So there's only really 2 ways the ocean.
Shout out Morge saying that he didn't see Lucy get disintegrated, even though it did.
Even though he did. Even though we saw the
ridiculousness.
Disintegration.
Obviously, people are going to bring up Enies Lobby. We know.
We're going to get to the top of the show. Alright, we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about the murky waters. But anyway, there's only really 2 ways the sea levels can rise: melting ice, or a comet hits the planet.
Right.
Well, there's 3 ways. Alright, a massive comet hits the planet, and probably destroys all life. Alright. Rising, ice melting, or water levels. The water's heating up, Eric, because of course, Eric, water expands when it is heated.
Right.
So therefore, if water is heated enough, it expands. So are we saying that the heat from this laser beam permanently made the oceans warmer therefore raising the tides by 1 meter.
It probably fucked up the weather. It probably fucked up a lot of shit.
Yeah. The ecosystem completely fucked.
Right.
Right. So this weapon, very powerful, very impressive.
Right. The mother flame.
The mother flame, Eric. Not frame.
Flame.
Flame. Alright. Meanwhile, on Egghead, the fleet has arrived and is blocking every port of escape.
We assume this is early morning.
It's breakfast time. Everyone's having a
There's
feed.
soup on the ship.
There's the morning noodles.
Garcia's got a nice sausage.
Is it a sausage or a piece of bread? You can't really tell. You gotta assume it's a sausage.
Sure.
Right? Chewing on
Would
sausage.
Groza eat a piece of bread with a fork, though?
He would. I can see that happening.
Okay.
But Eric, it's morning. It's early breakfast. Everyone's chowing down, talking on the phone. What's going on here, Eric? Suzamaru talking to the Marines, Kizaru on the ships, telling them to stop. What are you doing? Alright. We see the Vice Admirals getting hyped up. No one's hyped, Eric. No one's hyped for Vice Admirals. No one's hyped for Grimace.
I'm kind of hyped to see what Grimace has got.
Are people hyped for Grimace?
It doesn't look like he has a big body. He just has a stupid neck.
Maybe he's long neck, Eric.
It's possible. Not long arm, Christian.
Long neck.
The race that should be extinguished.
Long leg, Eric. Should be.
The long arm should be extinguished.
Oh, long arm. You're right with long leg.
That's fine. It has longer legs.
What if he's long neck? What if he's just a long man? He's got all the long.
Grimace is a long
Grimace.
man. Kill me.
Fucking Grimace, right? I was just excited to see what Grimace can do, right? We got Doberman, the Raw Man, calling for people's heads in Marineford. Is this the strongest Vice Admiral here?
Thinking he's cool.
Is he the strongest Vice Admiral here?
I'm gonna go Grimace.
Grimace is the strongest one.
Yeah.
Not the one we know and seen.
They're all fucking bubs anyway.
Oh yeah, the Vice Admirals, no one's hyped. Alright?
No one cares.
Smoker's a bum. He's the Vice Admiral.
Well, when's Smoker gonna be the reveal?
Fuck it, you know?
Sure.
So, the Vice Admirals, you know, no one's hyped. But it is what it is, Eric. So Suzamaru asks Kizaru to stop. Kizaru says, I can't do nothing about this.
You're talking about the voice
Vegapunk
century.
researched the voice century. I'm just a cog in the machine, Eric. I can't do nothing about
My
this.
hands are tied.
See,
I imagine, it's people don't read it in Kizaru's voice. It sounds sarcastic to me.
but he's gone through with it, so it's not.
Yeah, but like he's like, I can't do anything, you know. My hands are tied. Doesn't it actually seem like fucking, you know?
But he seems like he enjoys Vegapunk, but he can't do anything about it.
Right. Maybe he disagrees with the research of the ancient history.
We finally get a little one panel flashback of young Kizaru.
By the way, does anyone question why they can't research the history? Or are they just like, oh, we can't do it because...
Because bad. Right?
Because knowledge bad?
Because you die, Eric.
Surely that's a little bit suspicious.
No. You can't do it. Alright?
The Void Century is supposed to be a secret thing, right? Like, no one's supposed to know that 100 years
It's on the down
existed.
low. It's on the down low. Right? You have to be in the know to know.
Right. No random Navy goon knows about that.
No. You gotta have high security clearance.
Right, okay. To know that there was a Void Century.
Yeah. And to keep it in check. Surely you get the briefing if you're an admiral.
We beat him, we erased it.
Surely you get the briefing. Because we know Sengoku got the briefing, Eric. Maybe it's only Fleet Admiral gets the briefing.
But they probably got the real version anyway, so...
Yeah.
You know.
So, Kizaru can't do much. He's gonna fight Eric. He's
Right.
gonna destroy this island. They assume that the CPs have failed. Setsumara uses the Pacifista to destroy the goons. And everyone's locked up in the dome. Right? Meanwhile, they get a call from York. Guess what, Eric? Turns out you need me. Turns out you need the Mother Flame. You did a successful testing of the Mother Flame, and now you want more. Is that right?
It can be arranged.
Eric, she wants to become a Celestial Dragon. She wants her research and lab intact. It can be done. It can be arranged. Alright, they agree to it.
Yes.
But first, Eric, they have to save her from Straw Hat Luffy and the Yonko crew.
Big L. Nice reveal here with the
the crew command.
The crew in command wanting to know what's going on. You see Zoro there. He's Sanji in the back.
Usopp looking hot. Alright? So Luffy just in a meat.
Luffy's like, alright. Can we just like fight him?
Yeah. Eric, the Straw Hats got the job done off screen. Yes.
Oda skipped it.
Thank fuck Oda skipped it. You know why? Because they're an Emperor crew and we don't need this Mickey Mouse
I will allow
bullshit.
2 panels of Luffy using Haki on Kuma.
That's it.
Speaking of Kuma, he should be dead by now.
What's he doing?
If Dragon didn't save him.
What's he doing, Eric?
Maybe we cut back and he's still trying to climb the red line.
Yeah. So, high panel, Eric. One of the high panels.
Yonko Luffy. Straw Hat's not dicking around.
No.
Straw Hat's not foiled.
No.
Not clammed around
Folded.
and glued around. Oda's like, we don't need... They're Yonko crew, they'll get it done.
Eric, what crew can fuck around with Luffy?
Not many.
Shanks' crew, and Blackbeard's crew, because he's a sneaky fuck, alright? But that's about it.
Speaking of which, should be there.
They should be around, sneaking around, Eric. Blackbeard crew. We saw a ship pull up the day before.
Where is it?
Where is it? What happened? Did they already pack up Lafitte?
Is Katarina hiding in plain sight?
I feel like they're gonna snatch York.
Right.
And then that's another bargaining chip for BB, Eric.
He's getting all the bargaining chips.
Alright, Blackbeard's getting all the bargaining chips.
They need York. We need York for the Mother Flame. We'll get fine. Why does he just ask to be a Celestial Dragon if York can do it? Make me a Celestial Dragon.
Maybe he doesn't want to be Eric. Eric, he's obviously using his king status
To get
into the throne room to steal Armor's crown.
Love to see it.
Alright? Blackbeard's up to his scheming again.
The best part about this chapter was Oda skipped an entire day. And building the hype.
We're building the hype, Eric. We're just skipping to the action.
Do you reckon the battle's gonna start next week? What's there to talk about? Don't give me flashbacks.
I suspect Kizaru will do a move to try and damage the dome, Eric.
To no avail.
And it'll do % damage. Is that 100%?
All I want is the Luffy to come out and just slap all these ships away with Gigantiform.
I mean, he's still on the water, Eric.
Just slap him away.
Or he does like a big gust of wind.
Big gust of wind.
And just fucking causes tsunami and fucking kills them
all
all.
the ships. So.
Why not?
Or he like folds the floor and makes like a wave.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. Who knows? Anything's possible.
Anything's possible to get fired.
He just barge on guns the whole fleet.
Why not? Why not? Alright.
Let's get the fight going.
Get the fight going, Eric. Eric, what are the ratings for this chapter?
This is a 9 out of 10 chapter. Oda making the correct moves. Crazy. Christian's refreshing the page.
We'll see if we're still alive.
We are still alive, Christian.
The bar was being weird. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're live, we're here.
Oda made the correct decision, therefore we must reward him with a 9 out of 10. If we cut back to Kuma, to Esbear, we would be looking at a 5.
We're gonna get a flashback to like at least what happened, but it's not gonna be massive amounts.
I think I said it to someone at some point.
We need a Kuma flashback.
Luffy just in Gear 5, he just takes the flame and eats it off their back.
Why not?
Could. Then they just die. But I don't think the Seraphim are dead. I'm going to assume that Vegapunk got control back.
Yeah.
And they stopped before they could do anything.
Yeah.
Or like Robin's like call him off and she's got like hand on her throat or something. Something like that. Because you can't defeat the Seraphim here. They're supposed to be like at least endgame threats at some point.
Yeah, they're gonna.
We're not going to defeat 4 here.
They're gonna grow up, Eric.
Right.
So, there you go. There's a chapter.
And of course, the Twitter meme, Sanji's clean. Some scanlation sites cleaning Zoro's face up.
They've done it before, Eric.
Sad.
They've done it before.
Sad, pathetic. Everyone can see through your lies.
They cleaned up Mihawk's face with the sweat. What are you doing?
Big L.
Alright, you can't
It makes it worse. It makes it worse.
You can't fucking alter the panels for your own agenda.
Silly. But One Piece is back, Christian. Unprecedented levels of hype.
Next week, what do we get? Egghead? Are we just gonna stay in Egghead now?
You know what? We get the Kaido fight.
In the anime.
In the anime. We get the... Sure, Egghead. We're in Egghead now. We're going to stay here. We cleaned it up. A little boxing session with Luffy.
Are we in Albath by the end of the year? 21 chapters. So,
there's like 15 chapters.
15 more chapters.
Yeah.
Are we in Albath?
Yeah, because it's going to be a heavy post-arc section.
That's true, all the results, Eric.
We'll get bounties. Where's Shanks at? Is he finally at Bartolomeo? Is Kid dead? What's Big Mum talking about?
Sanji.
Shanks' new bounty. Blackbeard's new bounty. Luffy's new bounty.
I mean, he's gonna fall Kizaru. It has to be a sizable bounty.
For Billy.
For Billy?
But Shanks and Blackbeard move up.
Okay, alright. They get equal Pirate King bounties.
They might get 5.
Oh my god.
What was Kaido? 4.9?
4.6.
Yeah, they'll be 4.6, 4.7, 4.8.
Alright.
Maybe 5.
Alright.
Maybe Shanks is 5. Because he's made his declaration. People know. People know. Blackbeard knows.
Everyone knows Eric.
He's on the move. Buggy knows Shanks is on the move. How'd they find out?
He announced
Did he
it.
call up Morgan's and be like, yeah, I'm on the move?
Well, he one-shot fucking Kid, Eric. That's how they know. He made his move.
Speaking of which.
How strong is Shanks? Every week, come to the question of how strong is Shanks. And every week we answer, Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But, there are people out there.
Clowns.
You say Kai's the strongest. The man currently getting manhandled by Gear 5. There are people out there who think Blackbeard's the strongest. The man who almost lost.
Or almost fumbled to law.
Almost fumbled to that Puncture Willie. There are people out there that think Sweaty's man on the planet Arcade is the strongest. Man can't even get any W's. There are some people out there that think, you know, Mihawk's the strongest. You know, he hasn't done shit. But, you know. And of course, Eric, there were some more people that think I'm the strongest. You know, just because he has an ancient weapon, Shiroshi's an ancient weapon. No difference. Every week we come with 100% factual information and we bring it to the table. This week's evidence is Shanks is strong. He's the only one who can contest and defeat Gear 5.
Correct.
Moving on. The top of the show, the Murky Waters. It returns.
We talk about holds.
Now, of course, Eric, obviously,
Yes.
the Enies Lobby hole. Everyone instantly thought about it. Everyone instantly put that together. It's
Yes.
obvious. But what's not obvious is why is it there? How's it there? How did it get there? That's not obvious.
Okay.
Where does it go? What does it do? Now, Eric, another interesting wrinkle about Enies Lobby is what?
The gates, the waves.
It's always day. Did you forget about that part?
I did.
It's always day. Which is... doesn't make any fucking sense.
Right.
How does that work? How is it always day? Almost like... maybe time stands still in Enies Lobby, Eric. Are we doing some crazy time nonsense? Where the blast from Uranus creates some sort of time dilation from the mother flame, the fusion reactor, Eric.
Could be.
Right? Because time, how do we always have a day in Enies Lobby? How does that make sense?
Doesn't.
So that's what I'm saying, Eric. It's some weird shit. How is the island just floating there over that fucking hole? It's got a little land bridge coming off it, Eric. How does it hold it up? What are the questions about Enies Lobby, Eric?
Would you build your judicial system and your symbol of your world government on the corpse of the old one?
You might. Eric, was that island indeed God Valley?
No.
Why? Timeline.
Timeline issues. Oyama and Kashi were on the Enies Lobby for 50 years.
Timeline issues.
Yes.
So, obviously this hole has existed longer
Also, there's
than
talk
the
about
God Valley incident.
Enies Lobby's an old island and shit like that.
Eric, let me ask you this question. If Uranus, as we suspect this ancient weapon is, that does this blast, requires Mother Flame to be used, how was it then used in God Valley?
Maybe they had little left.
They had a little left from the ancient
They had
blast.
low fuel. Requirement only.
Did they indeed harvest it from the ancient giant that woke up and attacked Mojo that one time?
The giant.
The giant robot.
Possible.
The Iron Giant. Is that where they got that fuel
They
source
took it.
from? They took it from the Iron Giant.
They used it on God Valley.
These are not that exactly.
Possible.
Is that what we're trying to say?
Obviously, God Valley was vaporized. It's similar language.
Yeah.
Disappeared, etc.
Erased off the map.
Now, does it eviscerate it or does it teleport it? AKA, they moved fucking Laugh Tale. The Ancient Kingdom moved Laugh Tale on last minute ditch effort to hide it.
I feel like... Also, you have to bring up other questions.
Because they say disappeared, which implies
It can
that
be found.
it can be found.
Yeah. Now, another question for you. Why the fuck did the Ancient Kingdom make this weapon?
Maybe it's a land mover. It had utility.
But Eric, is the Ancient Kingdom actually the bad guys?
This is the question.
Are they actually the bad guys? And did the kingdoms come together to stop the Ancient Kingdom? Is that what happened?
It has to find a way to make a conflict have both sides have points.
Why do they have this weapon? These weapons, ancient weapons, Eric. Obviously,
Poseidon's weird.
Poseidon could be some genetic manipulation nonsense against science.
To me, I think
Eric,
I think these
the lineage factor is Shirahoshi and the entire Fishman situation some giant gene splicing experiment to be able to make Shirahoshi.
I think all these things were intended to be used as terraforming, and they are used as weapons. I don't think they're intended to be weapons.
But Pluton's literally a weapon. There's only one thing for it.
You gotta blow shit up.
Pluton's
and
a warship. Pluton is only utility as a warship.
Maybe they built them in defense.
No, obviously. I'm gonna say this.
Say it.
I'm gonna say Aimu doesn't have Uranus.
Right.
But indeed, the technology of the invading force. Because let's bring this back, Eric.
Now the world government.
Now the world government / whatever happened.
The 20 kingdoms.
Of course, we're talking about the winged people, Eric.
Right.
The people with the wings. Coming from the moon. All that kind of shit.
Right.
Is this the technology of those people? Those space-faring people, Eric?
The ancient kingdom had technology as well.
Because, Eric, ancient kingdom has technology, but what all these technologies have in common? Pluton and Uranus.
Do we know specifically?
No, Pluton and
do we know specifically
Poseidon.
that the ancient weapons were property of the ancient kingdom? Is that specifically said?
Yeah, it's
Or
said
they
in
just of the
Skypia.
time
Pretty sure it's said in Skypia.
that they're property of the ancient kingdom.
That the ancient kingdom made them. Or it's said in what it's said somewhere.
Okay.
Eric, I'm saying that the ancient kingdom made these weapons to combat the flood that was affecting their planet. Of course, an alien invasion with this army weapon, vaporizing nations, right? Thus causing the Great Flood, right? What do they have to do, Eric? They have to survive underwater. So they gene splice and create the fishmen as experiments to survive underwater. Then they create plutons so they can live on the surface of the water and be defended. Uranus, we don't know what Uranus is yet. Could be terraforming, could be anything.
Right.
But I'm saying Amu does not have an ancient weapon, but indeed has a weapon.
A flying saucer.
A flying saucer, maybe a mothership.
A moonship.
A mothership from the invading force.
Right. And that links back to all the space ideology, iconography,
exactly,
and design.
Because what do they call devil fruits, Eric?
Curses? What?
They are the enemy of Mother Nature, Eric.
Right.
And they make you drown.
So what, the moon people invaded? Is that what we're talking about? Some
space force invaded. Of course, the celestial dragons were. This is a very old theory, of course.
And they what? They allied with 20 kingdoms, or?
Well, maybe this war was before the Ancient Kingdom War. This is how the Ancient Kingdom got their technology and grew their technology.
An alien race.
An alien race came in and blew all that shit up. They got defeated by the Ancient Kingdom. Ancient Kingdom become the heroes, Eric.
All the way back to the Anunnaki creature.
That's right. And the aliens still living on this planet get mad and they start that war and then they take over.
But they like integrate into the normal people.
Yeah, because they're left behind because the wars, all their ships are destroyed or some shit.
And if we look at the anaglyphs,
yeah, it kind of implies that
people, automaton.
That's where I'm going with that. The armory does not have an ancient weapon, but indeed a mothership from the invading force. That's my theory. What are your thoughts on this theory?
Interesting theory.
Because why would the Ancient Kingdom use Uranus to destroy islands? Unless they're the bad guy.
Maybe they're not using it to destroy islands. Maybe it can destroy islands. Maybe it has another utility on the sea.
Like what?
Maybe like, we're gonna fuck around with the sea
obviously,
levels.
this is how the sea levels were raised.
Yeah.
This laser.
Somehow it lifts all the water by 1 meter.
Yeah. This is what we're going off.
I don't know how, but...
Thermal expansion. Alright? That's my theory. That's why I'm going with that one. Alright?
Okay.
Moving on. Underdome.
You promised the murky waters.
We got the murky waters? You thought I was just going to talk about Enies Lobby and some cookie cutter theory bullshit, but no.
Okay.
We got into it. We got deep. Alright? Now we're in the Thunderdome. A classic matchup, Eric.
Go on.
2 straw hats.
Okay.
On the weaker end, we have Nami versus Chopper.
Nami.
Why is that, Eric? The firepower?
Zeus. Chopper, no defense.
No haki. Nothing.
Hey, fucking Nami can take some punishment, as we saw in one.
Nami can take Kung Fu Point.
Nah.
She can take Kung Fu
She's
Point.
getting pieced up, as they say, Krishna.
She can take Kung Fu Point.
She's getting 1-2 smacked in the face.
You think Chopper and Kung Fu Point can match ulti?
I'm thinking Chopper and Kung Fu Point outclasses Nami in combat.
Eric.
Obviously.
The star skills.
That don't exist.
You're gonna rate Chopper's Kung Fu Point. The man who got folded by Perisborough instantly.
Yes. I'm not arguing Nami's combat prowess. I'm saying Zeus's firepower is there to do heavy damage. No one suggested that she's got staff skills to match Kung Fu Point, because she doesn't.
If Nami doesn't have staff skills that equal Kung Fu Point, what are we even doing here?
She doesn't.
I don't want to hear this absolute blasphemous
Show me.
nonsense. So,
You gotta talk about the water.
when she fucked Wanda up easily.
Is that what happened? Was it
Easily. When Nami pulls up on Grimace and uses the staff skills, he comes crying to me. All right. You heard it here first.
I thought Zoro was fighting Grimace.
Whoever the fuck finds Grimace. Alright? There you go.
I hope Oda actually names him Grimace.
Fuck it, why not? He's relevant these days.
Sure.
Alright. There you go. That's what's up, Miss Nami.
Questions.
Move on to questions.
Chopper loses anyway, but yeah. You see with that Zeus stone bolt. One shot probably. But can Chopper get the awakening? Or is he gonna be a bum for the rest of the story?
Eric, we already have an awakened
Zoro.
human fruit.
It's true.
We already got one human fruit on the crew. Why do we?
But can Chopper please get a new form?
He'll get Sulong. Somehow, some way.
Beppo drug.
Somehow he's part human, part
Get Chopper,
animal.
please. You're being carried.
Where's your cocaine?
Nami's got a fucking magic laser. Cloud.
That's true. Usopp's got nothing, but that's what he. That's what he.
Usopp's got grit. Oh.
Usopp does have grit.
A punishment king, as we know.
That's true. Alright, from Tom. Will Jake Garcia do anything this arc, or will he stay on the ship? He's gonna get smacked up.
He's gonna get 1-2 smacked up.
He's gonna get smacked up. From Dad, the RFP Navigator. Because he's gonna find that Robin.
Okay.
How about you review the rest of One Piece movies? Yeah, but the movies before fucking Strong World, you can't find them, and there's only 2 that are good. So,
correct.
From Bindle, have you seen the cope of Gear 5 surpassing expectations? What's the cope here, Eric? What's the angle here? Is he saying it did surpass expectations and people are coping that it was bad? Is that what he's trying to say?
I'm not sure.
I think so. Well, Eric, Twitter's a weird place because people do cringe shit on Twitter, like fucking debate if Naruto fucking Sage form. No one ever thought Naruto Sage form was cool. This is a new cope.
It's okay.
It's fine. But Naruto isn't raw, so any form he gets is not raw.
This is factual.
So
he's every outfit is average.
He's the average man.
B+, max.
From Christy, I couldn't stop grinning and laughing during those Gear 5 sequences. I don't know, this is a Chinese name, so William Zhang sequence, especially with the reflective blast breath and the Vincent Gear 5 title card with the one gear, the gears flashing in between, were perfect to me. Episode isn't perfect when it comes to pacing, but Gear 5 exceeded everyone's expectations.
Where is your Shitani?
Next week, Eric.
No, not next week.
Eric, apparently next week.
You can see it's
She's not directing.
Where's her direction?
She's not directing.
Is it the Bajra gun? Is it the Shanks episode?
Eric, it might be the Bajra. Eric, apparently it's 4 episodes of Gas coming up.
Good.
Straight. There's only one thing to do left, and that's Jinbei.
I feel like the Bajra gun chapter would be a waste of a talent because not much is going on in that chapter other than like a pain struggle.
So many flashbacks.
But there will be shiny flashbacks. You are correct. Now we do have a donation here, Christian.
From Bronco D8 himself.
The GOAT. What's he gonna say?
Eric, the Gear 5 doubter, the Gear 5 hater.
Now the believer.
Now turned the believer.
Right.
By the Toei animation stuff, Eric. He says, I don't think I've ever said this properly. Won't again, but I appreciate you guys' perspective on One Piece. Bravo.
Just a nice
little comment. Nice little
we appreciate you.
Comment.
I'm sure he's editing or doing something, listening to us talk shit.
Yeah.
Maybe he's inspired by Christian's alien theory.
Eric, I told you I was gonna get deep.
Maybe we might see a video in a couple of weeks.
You can steal it. It's fine.
I feel like this is an ancient Arlong Park.
Eric, we've heard about the alien theory before, about the invading force of aliens against the ancient kingdom. We've heard this before.
Right.
This is not a new theory.
As the camera
but the wrinkles of, the ancient weapons being used to survive. And my added extra bit of Amu not having Uranus, but indeed a invading spaceship, is what I have to say there.
Okay.
So there you go.
I feel like Oda can't just do like a black and white good guy bad guy situation in Ancient Kingdom.
No, he'll do something.
Because there's literally there's stuff going on.
Why didn't the Ancient Kingdom share their technology?
Did this camera zoom in for no reason? Or what happened?
There's a lot going on.
Okay.
This camera's flashing. It's going fast. It's going slow. Alright. But moving on to King of Lion Air.
Right. Cole.
All-star, star-studded cast.
Chris.
This episode, Eric. It's Christopher. Alright.
Okay.
1. Gear 5 in 1071 is goated. Hyori's time prevented it from being a 10 out of 10. But next week is gonna slap. Next week's the good, Eric. Apparently next week's the good episode.
They're adding hopefully it's a whole fight episode, because they are adding shit.
Eric, we're gonna get past that Jinbei bit where he throws the water.
We might not even do it next week. We might just have straight hands.
It's possible.
A bunch of nonsense.
That's true. Alright. 2.
The benefit of being in Gear 5 is you don't really have to worry about proportion.
Or being on model.
Or really anything.
It's freedom, Eric. It's true freedom.
Speed.
True freedom.
Yes.
Alright. From. Alright, his second part. Both Kizaru and Sanji said the same thing. Speed is weight. So they're gonna have at least one clash. Don't deny it.
I mean, they might. But we want to see that Luffy hand.
But I want to see Luffy smack up an Admiral.
Yeah. I think we all want to see that.
Yeah. 3. Next year I'm coming to Aussie land to get that Shanks trophy, so make sure you keep it clean.
Cap, he's all coming.
Eric, if Cole actually turns up, he can have it.
Okay.
It's right up there.
Sure.
You can kind of see it in frame.
You can stay in my spare bedroom if you want, kicked out. I don't know if the bed's large enough to hold a man. Might have to reinforce it.
That's aggressive. It's an aggressive shade on King. He's gone to the gym. He's working out.
He's been saying this.
Eric, he can drop kick you. All right. So you better watch him out.
Old me.
He's come down under.
He keeps on saying it.
He's coming down.
Yet to be seen.
All right. From Kenny. First off, Shakes the Good King. Hello, gentlemen. Thank you for always being consistent with the uploads and podcasts. Well, there you go. We never missed a week.
True.
That's literally true. Alright. The question today is during the last chapter we got to see Amu potentially on the ship next to the hole made by Lucia. Oda showing us Amu was he on the ship? Kinda inconclusive.
Right, he's next to a window. Don't know.
Kinda inconclusive. Showing Amu leaves the castle. What happened to the world, outside the world. Enies Lobby. Yeah, we know it's Enies Lobby. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Alright, from Chris D. So a Buster Call is 10 warships and 5 Rice Admirals. There are 100,000 Marines and Marine War. So this is twice the manpower of a Buster Call, along with 1/3 of the manpower of the Marine Fort, plus an Admiral. Time for Emperor's crew to catch a major W. And we need more Gear 5. So we have more hilarity to look forward to in the anime. By the way, what do you think the Seraphim are doing? Will they play their role in the siege? Seraphim, shut them down, lock them up, put them away.
You're back in the tour.
We've seen the showcase. We know what they do. We know what they are.
Another donation, Christian.
Another donation. Japanese gym. Just go join Braco and spreading some love. Hope you guys are doing well.
Shout out Japanese gym.
Shout out Japanese gym. Long time viewer, Eric. Yeah, the Seraphim. Look, Lock them up. We'll see them in the end war. Alright? We know what they do.
Yes.
Alright? And yes, they're fighting like 3 bastards at once. Or 2.5.
I thought the Navy had no...
This is a week later.
No manpower.
They have to save the manpower for this event.
Okay, so they captured no one, they did nothing, but they regrouped.
They regrouped and we're gonna
Right. And they're gonna
Eric, don't forget the Green Ball caught Weevil, alright?
Right.
Don't forget about that.
It's not gonna deal.
Don't forget about that W, Eric.
Bro got folded and then had to pull up and get Weevil.
Yeah. He got Weevil, alright? Don't forget about that.
How could I? Where's that Weevil plot even going? Oda dropped it clearly.
Yeah, it was going nowhere. I don't know what the fuck that was. Obviously, it's clear clone shit going on there.
Right, it could be a Seraphim reveal or something that it was a
failed attempt. Michael J. How many people were eating food in this chapter? Do you think it will be a plot point in the siege? Well, it's breakfast time. That's why. That's why I think Oda was doing it. It's early morning.
And
breakfast.
They eat noodles in the breakfast in Japan.
Yeah.
Because Japan.
Based on what we saw of Pizarro, do you think the Straw Hats fight the baby pirates on Pirate Island? Yeah, I think there's gonna be a raid on Pirate Island.
There might be a location. Luffy will fuck it up.
Pirate Island's gonna fuck.
How does Gearfire Awakening work with Pizarro's fruit?
We'll find out.
Okay. This is a question that what happens if 2 awakenings touch each other?
Yeah, we haven't really seen that.
Who wins the battle of transmogrification of the floor?
From Damri. Hey guys, how are you? This and chapter 1079 were the only chapters I enjoyed this year. What's going on, Eric?
Okay, he liked this chapter, sure.
But what about the Shanks? What are you doing?
What was 1079?
Was it the Shanks chapter? If it was, I'll allow it.
We're just gonna assume it is.
Even though probably 10 chapters ago.
Yeah.
I haven't invested in One Piece this year. This much this year.
Maybe he doesn't like the outside. He wants to see the Straw Hats.
He's a Straw Hat lover. That's fine. But Eric, you gotta get on the source because One Piece this year has been insane. For Chris D, Oda continues to show he's biased against Robin. She always takes the back seat in the color pages, and even now, when we haven't seen the Straw Hats in 4 months, she's not in the panel.
She just had a fight.
Eric,
she's not in the panel.
Eric, we're talking about what's going on now.
She's there, she's just not in the panel.
Alright. Instead, Lucci is there. Do you think Oda is afraid of Robin overtaking Nami? No. Robin's clear of Nami, and we saw that in the popularity poll. Nami's third.
Yeah,
Robin's
Nami's
like
actually more popular.
Yeah. Alright, you can stop with your Robin bias. Alright. Nami's like the third main character.
Is Boa only that popular because of the ship?
Yeah.
People just want to see their boy.
And the boobies, you know. Anyway, I don't make the rules. Alright? You know, people don't realize that Nami is actually the third main character. It's not Sanji. It's Luffy, Zoro, Nami. That's the main 3.
Usopp, Sanji.
Yeah, because Luffy, Zoro, and Nami drive the plot. Nami's the moral compass. She makes them do shit. Luffy beats the bad guy. Zoro, he'll lead. He'll do his right-hand man shit. Alright?
Sanji's at a core.
Sanji's a player. He's a role player. He does the role. He does the job. Right? But, Luffy, Nami, Zoro, they drive the plot.
Right.
Yeah. From Call Me Inferno.
Okay.
I think that's how you say his name. Would you rather see Zoro versus Kizaru or Sanji versus Kizaru? The lightsaber or the speed of light kicks? I feel like there's more. There could be more.
There's more opportunity for cool stuff with Sanji.
But there's more opportunity for cool one-liners with Zoro. Because of course he
Yeah, but the
remembers.
combat, Christian, we always talk about Sanji's got a good combat style.
I'm aware of the
doesn't
combat.
do it though.
I'm aware of the combat style, but Zoro remembers Enies Lobby, Eric. He remembers when he got his shit kicked in by Kizaru. There could be some banter there.
I'm sure Oda will give Sanji and Zoro a taste, but I hope Luffy does the bulk.
Eric. People are saying Sanji drives the plot when Sanji disappears from the arc for like half of it and then reappears at the end.
Always.
And his lobby disappears for half the arc. Wano disappears for half the arc. Punk Hazard disappears for half the arc.
Literally not in Little Gun until the last like 2 chapters. With Mr.
Sanji doesn't drive the plot, Eric. It's Zoro. It's Luffy, probably Nami, then Zoro. People forget the amount of shit Nami makes Luffy do. People forget that, Eric. It's almost every arc. Whole Cake Island.
Right.
I could forget. Alright. There we go. From Speed Force. How does following your destiny while fulfilling an ancient prophecy equal freedom? So he doesn't understand, Eric. He doesn't understand. Alright? He doesn't understand.
What does he understand?
That Luffy is free, Eric. And the prophecy is incorrect. It's already incorrect. And people need to realize that. The prophecy is already... Odin was wrong. Kaido was defeated and there was no dawn. The prophecy is incorrect. The sovereign's still yet to be found. Many things, Eric. But Luffy is the freest man on the planet.
There's a pivotal question in this Kaido fight where Kaido asks, "Who are you?" Luffy says, "I'm Lucky D, and would be king of the pirates."
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
He does not care about this prophecy. He doesn't want to fulfill the prophecy. He doesn't give a fuck. And he shouldn't give a fuck.
Yes. Next question.
How many more chapters left of Egghead? 10 to 20.
Yes.
There's no plot to do. The plot's done.
We got a Kuma flashback to do and stuff.
Yeah.
But, alright.
From Harvest and Berry.
Can't wait to see young Garling.
From Harvest and Berry. Remember when you two said Lucci wouldn't be friends with Luffy? He's just... Harveston, you don't understand. He's captive. He can't do shit. Monkey Days is the Emperor. Fucking packed him.
You can't be slick.
Yeah. 2. You know a series is good when the fan base is revealed and happy of off-screen action scenes. We're not... See, Harveston is a dummy. Because he's trying to use these as insults.
Right.
But they're not insults.
Very positives.
Because this is more hype. Because it shows the Straw Hats so ultra competent.
Right.
That we skipped it because it doesn't fucking matter.
Oda's not having Luffy get stuck in a snake.
Eric, hype. Of course, we always talk about the hype rule. If it's hype and it works, it works. And we're hyped. So there you go. 3. This chapter was just exposition and recap in the story filler arc.
True.
Seriously, people, when Togashi does this shit in Hunter x Hunter, the characters are smart.
Right.
When Oda does it, recap.
It was a recap.
It was kind of recap.
It was resetting the scene.
The characters had to discuss the situation for the reveal at the end.
Right.
For the reveal to work at the end.
But it was the whole... It was a
Make
whole...
you think one thing, and then Oda hits you with the other thing.
It was a reset, but Oda did it in a good way.
Where there's payoff at the end.
Right.
Yeah. 4. Shout out Eric for having one of the worst JoJo takes on Twitter. He has revealed that was indeed a troll.
It was a meme. I was trolling.
He was trolling. He didn't mean it. I want to see a written apology on Twitter.
No.
To the JoJo fan base.
90%. It was 90% a meme.
90% a meme. I don't like that word 90%. I want to hear 100% meme.
Every time I see a Muda, I think, why can't the guy just do it? He's just standing there. It's awkward when the guy's just the guy's just standing there. But
it's about the rules, Eric.
So it was an actual fight. An actual fight is about.
But this is a ghost, Eric. We're fighting with ghosts.
Right, with flimsy rules.
That's what, Iraqi, the rules are the rules. Okay. There's a lot of rules, Eric. Surprisingly, there's a lot of rules. For some reason. But
there's some shit going on. What's going on in the chat?
Hot take: Egghead is the best arc in One Piece. Hey man, if we get a crazy fucking ending, he might be right.
If we get a Kuzaru pack plus the Kurama flashback,
pays off.
Big reveal at the end.
He might be
Shanks one-shot killing this arc, Christian.
I'm
it's
aware.
Already top 1.
And then before the people come in and say, "Oh, the outside has nothing to do with Egghead," you're wrong. False. It has everything to do with Egghead.
Because the events are
crucial
happening.
Information. Lucia, Mother Flame, for us to understand Army's plan and the world government's plan. We needed the Zabo flashback. It all adds up, Eric. Blackbeard situation. It's all gonna add up. Blackbeard crew's turning up, so it's all gonna add up. Right? From Carlingston. Do you think Robin is with the Straw Hats? Where do you think Robin is? She's around.
Yeah, she's probably
And this happens every time when Robin's not in a panel.
She's around.
She's around. From Wally. Is Smoker on full lead touch? Egghead? Is the copium finally dead? It might be.
I'm just waiting for the Smoker reveal.
From J Keeper. Pirate Warriors 4 DLC packs got leaked. Pack 1. Onigashima Luffy / Gear 5. Hybrid Kaido and Yamato.
Okay.
Pack 2. Ulta. Film Red Shanks Kobe. Pack 3. Roger Rayleigh Garp Prime.
Where's Whitebeard?
No Whitebeard Prime. No Whitebeard Prime. But Rayleigh, Roger, and Garp Prime.
Okay.
They're going Egghead to pull these moves for Garp.
Maybe.
Alright. Well, it's the last pack, so they got time to work on it.
Okay.
There you go. From Darker Pack. Where are the BB Pirates? Are they probably already infiltrated?
Doing some sneaky
shit. Alright?
They might be fucking with the Marines, who knows?
Who knows? But there you go, there it is. And that's the episode.
Maybe Zoro will fight Luffy. Or whatever.
We can't waste Blackbeard Pirates now.
True. They'll probably ransack.
They'll
ransack York, and then Luffy will have to fight Kizaru.
Yeah. I reckon they'll steal York.
They'll roll up in a carpet.
Yeah. Grab York and
bounce.
Yeah. But anyway, Rick. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
Another week in the bag, Christian. Now, chapter might come out because it's a magazine break. So leaks might happen.
That puts us in a weird position. We'll figure something out for next week.
Alright.
But Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
Good night.
Good night.